For our project, we chose Roy Keanes' revenge tackle on Haaland. So we used the Gibbs reflective cycle to decipher what happened and why Keane made this challenge. The first stage of this model is the description. Keane made a deliberate revenge tackle on Alfie Haaland during a match. It was a dangerous challenge and led to major criticism.
So the second stage of this model is feelings. In the moment, Keane felt angry and wanted payback. As an observer, it felt shocking and unnecessary.
This tackle showed passion from Keane, but overall it was negative because it risked serious injury and damaged Keane's reputation.
So stage 4 is the analysis. The incident happened because emotions took over. The pressure of the match and Keane's frustration from the past incident pushed him to act out and without thinking.
So the fifth stage was the conclusion. Looking back, the tackle wasn't justified. It solved nothing and created bigger problems for everyone involved. A more constructive response, like staying focused on the game, would have protected both players and kept the match under control.
The sixth stage of this model is the action plan. In circumstances like this, it would be ideal to have psychologists to advise the players or direct them and trial mental strategies such as mindfulness and cognitive reframing.
97 and Roy Keane bursting into the penalty area and had a flick at Haaland, and I think he did his knee ligament, and that was the year that Arsenal went on to win.
So I'm just going to talk you through Keane's tackle through the cognitive lens. In cognitive psychology, emotional responses are understood through cognitive appraisal, which explains how people interpret and evaluate situations before reacting. When an athlete perceives an event as threatening or humiliating, this appraisal can trigger strong emotional consequences such as anger, frustration, or the need to defend one's identity. These reactions aren't random, they stem from how low the individual evaluates the meaning of situations.
Two key cognitive distortions often seen in high-pressure sport environments are catastrophizing and personalization. Catastrophizing involves exaggerating the significance or negativity of an event, leading to an escalated emotional response. Personalization occurs when an athlete interprets remarks, actions, or outcomes on direct attacks of their identity or worth. Both distortions intensify emotional distress and reduce rational decision-making.
Cognitive mechanisms highlights the importance of interventions that target emotional regulation and cognitive reconstruction. By learning the challenge, distorted thoughts and rephrase stressful situations more accurately, athletes can maintain self-control even under provocation. Approaches such as cognitive behavioral training, self-reflection, and guided emotional regulation strategies can significantly reduce impulsive actions and support healthier responses to competitive environments.
So I'm going to be discussing the two psychological concepts. So I discovered fight or flight system and the Big Five trait theory. We can use the Big Five trait theory to interpret the behaviour seen in his famously aggressive tackle. This tackle reflected high emotional arousal and anger, which aligned to traits associated with high neuroticism, a strong reaction to perceived provocation or past grievances. His willingness to carry out such a forceful challenge, despite the consequences, maps onto low agreeableness, prioritising dominance, competitiveness, and confrontation over cooperation and restraint. In high-pressure sport environments, this trait combination can amplify aggressive, impulsive on-field behaviour, all traits associated with Keane's playing style.
In conclusion, Roy Keane's revenge tackle on Alfie Haaland can be explained cognitively as a moment where his thoughts, memories, and interpretations of past conflict shaped his behaviour. His focus narrowed on the early incident. He interpreted it as a personal injustice, and biased thinking overrode logical decision making, leading him to act impulsively and aggressively.